What's going on, guys? I'm DJ.
And I'm Mike.
You're watching Sometimes We Smoke.
Yes, it's a podcast about smoking some smokes, drinking some drinks, and talking some talk.
Talking some talk, you say.
What are we talking about today?
We got quite a few things to talk about. We were off last week, so we have a couple weeks to catch up on.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple of cigars here that we are very excited to smoke.
Yes.
Heard a lot about them. Excited to smoke them, talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
We have why we do this.
Yes.
We finally decided we're going to talk about why we even started doing this in the first place, some of our inspirations for it. We do some name dropping on some other channels and some other people that maybe gave us a little push that we saw that we finally decided to give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to just get right into it. So Mike, if you wouldn't mind, just tell us what we got on the table. I mean,
this is the blueprint.
The blueprint, baby.
This was a cigar made by, speaking of inspiration, who was it made by?
The Burn Down Podcast. The Burn Down Boys.
The Burn Down Boys. They created their own cigar. They have an whole episode about it. Maybe we'll put the link to that episode about the cigar so you can see it. You get an idea in the description.
Chances are, yeah,
That's probably a good idea.
Can, but we're going to talk more about them, and then once we get going. Chances are, if you stumble upon our channel, you already know who they are.
That's a good point. Yeah, there's no way.
You know what I mean?
This
is just exciting for
unless it's your mom and Dale. It's the only two people I think that watch us that don't know about.
Yeah.
The Burn Down Boys.
Yeah, exactly.
So this will be very good. We also have, what do we got here?
Woodford Reserve.
Which we've had before, but this is a big bottle.
Look at this big mamma jamma.
It's huge.
What is the actual size?
1.75 liters. Yeah, almost 2
it's
liters.
Almost a 2 liter of...
It's heavy, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even want to touch it because I feel like it's going to fall.
You should.
Break.
Well, it's my birthday present, so you should.
Oh, that's true.
Get your dirty little...
Oh, so yes.
Dick beaters off my
It
stuff.
was a birthday present from... Who was it from?
My parents.
That's right. Shout out, Mama and Marco.
Okay.
Anyway.
Let's get into it now. We talked about what's on the table,
yes.
So now what are we doing?
We are going to cut these up, get them going, pour them up, and we'll be right back.
Perfect. Stick around. Thanks. Oh, do I have to look cool? Oh, cool setup. My shit. Don't leave on the table too much, but just enough to look cool. All right, dude.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think?
Let me just one more little some here. Before we continue,
okay,
let's do a little one of these.
That's good. Just as good as it was last time I had it.
It'll warm up a little bit. It's a little chilly outside.
Yeah, a little nippy out there. Like 35 degrees.
You can't see it with a space heater on the floor because it's cold as shit outside, and my shed is a fucking shed. So
not insulated.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold when it's cold. It's hot when it's hot. I mean, that's what it is.
That's true. So thoughts?
The blueprint, baby.
First, initial thoughts.
So first and foremost, I'm no cigar aficionado. I'm not a professional reviewer and stuff.
You know a little more than the average person, though.
Well, compared to someone who has never smoked a cigar, maybe, barely.
Yeah.
But I am a fan of the Burn Down Podcast, but I am going to be unbiased in my experience with it, because I feel like that would be fair. And if they were ever to happen to stumble upon an episode, they would want accurate feedback.
True.
So far, I have nothing bad to say so far. Oh. We just lit it up. The one thing that surprised me, I don't know if it was just me or how it happened, it's almost like a subtle sweetness hit like the back of my throat. Like,
yeah, I got that too.
The first couple of pulls.
Can't tell what it is, but it was definitely
right after it was lit. Those first couple of pulls, a little bit in the back. But it's like flavor's like pretty robust. It's like right off the start. It's not overpowering. It's not a full-bodied cigar to where like that kind of robust. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still smooth.
But you get the full body taste. It's like what you know what I mean? Oh, that's how I.
It's like I don't. Last time I said this, you made fun of me. When I say flavor forward, I say like, so the level of the body is classified as a medium full.
I think so, right? Yeah.
But like I don't know how to describe it without saying flavor. Like it's bold as shit.
Okay.
The flavors are very prominent, but not overbearing. I'll just leave it at that.
No, flavor forward. That's your thing.
I can't put my finger on it. Maybe as I work my way through, my brain will catch on. The wheels will stop. Okay. They'll gain some traction, and I'll make way with what I'm trying to say. But
yeah, okay, good.
What do you think?
I have about the same. I feel the same way. Maybe not the same descriptive words as you, but the same. I feel the same with the way with it. I like it initially. Definitely has more of a medium level to it to start. Felt that little sweetness in the beginning. But yeah, it's right. Yeah, flavor forward. Yeah, it's a good one. But I can actually taste it. A lot of times sometimes you first
light
a cigar.
It's flavor forward, or
it's flavorful.
Taking jabs.
Flavorful. I say flavorful. But what I would say is, it tastes good initially. Like sometimes when you first light a cigar, you get a little bit of dryness in the beginning just to start. I mean, for me, I don't know. I mean, that's what I think. I could be maybe saying it wrong, but I didn't have any of that. So this has also been.
It's also a great start.
We've had this for 3 months. Been sitting in our or 2 months. Been sitting in our.
Has it been that long?
I think so. Yeah, November, right?
Oh well, it had to be that long because
when I got it,
we didn't do an episode for so long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we got them in November, so they had a nice. They were able to get temperature controlled for a long period of time, which is good. Which is what you really want to do anyway with any cigar. So, yeah, it's already got a thumb, baby. We got one thumb. Anyway, what's next? Let's do a quick recap. We haven't been here for 1 full week, so.
Oh, dude, I meant to trim my beard before this episode.
You're just like a mountain.
I know. I haven't got a haircut.
You're like an animal.
In like a month. I'm wearing a hat and trying to like hide my hair. I was at least meant to clean up and hide it.
It's okay. It's in 4K, 60 FPS, so it's not like this.
Just look down the rest of the episode like this.
So, anyway, I'll go first. Last weekend, like from Thursday to Monday, I was in Florida. Whole grandma's 80th birthday party / my uncle's 51st birthday. So everyone congregated. Pretty much everyone was there.
Is her birthday on the same day?
No. Her birthday's actually the end of this month, but it was a way to do it because his birthday was actually on Saturday. But it was the only time to get everyone together. The only person that wasn't there was my younger sister Danielle. So pretty much might have been like the only key member of the family that wasn't there. There was a couple other people in there, but I'm just saying that too.
So they rub it in.
A little jab, My brother-in-law will see this and he'll like that. Anyway,
like point the finger.
Yeah. So I saw my brother-in-law, which was good. This is part of the reason. At first, I wouldn't want to do a trip because I was like, I don't want to waste my days because I like to use all my days to do California trips. But there's other circumstances that about the reason I went, and I'm glad I did. I got to see. My dad came up. He lives in Florida, so it took him a few hours to get down there, but he got there. I got to see him for the day. And I got to see my niece and my brother-in-law and my sister and other parts of the people of the family too, which was good. So it was an overall good time.
I think most importantly, and to anyone who watched the previous episode, they probably want to know if you got any chest hair in your uncle's saltwater pool.
I did not. I got no, maybe a stray leg hair here and there.
Oh, I thought those will fall out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, I didn't have like a microscope with me, so. But saltwater pool, it feels like a regular pool. But I'll tell you one thing, it's nice. Like if you get, you obviously get a little bit of water in your mouth always, and it's better than tasting chlorine.
What does it taste
kind of just like it doesn't taste like ocean salt. It's just like a little bit salty water.
Did you try to open your eyes underwater to see what it felt like?
No, because I wear contacts. I didn't want to lose them. I did open them by accident once, but I mean, I haven't opened my eyes underwater in a long time because I don't want to lose my contacts. It's happened before. So, but yeah, overall, good trip. Yeah, that's about it.
And you started running.
Yeah, that was I did that because I had no way to bike down there, and I did 2.5 miles, run, walk, and then I hurt my right foot going to the trampoline park with my little cousins. I have some cousins that are very young,
Dude,
that
you're
are
too
like
old for that,
6
brother. I
years
told
old.
you can't be.
But you know what it was? Is I haven't been on a trampoline so long, and it was like getting off the trampoline mat and landing hard on the regular mat and just misjudging stuff. Scraped my knees, going to some slide. It was a lot of fun, but I got beaten up. So
You want to have some slide?
yeah, it's
The
like
video, you slide.
the slide, and then it launches you.
You're in your 30s, bro. You can't be.
My uncle was 51. He did it. He's also an Iron Man, though. He's a little more in shape than I am.
Yeah, you just
He's like a professional runner.
you just started run walking.
I know.
Just
that's true.
got back on the bike. for the
Hey, you
first
just
time in a
gotta do
while.
it. You just gotta do it. You know,
Yeah.
little injuries come. They come and go. My foot's better now. It took a week. It's better now.
I remember that's what you said. When I said, "Oh, you're gonna run again tomorrow." Like, oh, my foot's bruised, but I should be good by tomorrow.
I know. I was like, give myself like 2 days off.
Yeah. Like, I heard it today, but I should be good by tomorrow.
No, it took a little bit longer than that. So that's about it for me. Then back to work, back to the grind, and here we are.
That's the same old shit.
What did you do without me for a week? Must have been terrible.
The same thing that I've been doing.
Oh, yeah?
I sit here at my house and take turns taking care of my child.
Is it getting a little easier?
That's it.
You getting a little more routine? I mean, it's only been a week since we talked about this, but
Not really. I mean, yes and no. Sometimes we feel like we're getting on a routine and like we might actually get a nice chunk of sleep in a consecutive amount of time. And then we don't the next day and it's back and forth, whatever. But last week, my wife went to work. She left for work the whole day. So I was home by myself with my daughter all day.
you nervous?
I didn't think I was. I didn't feel nervous. And then as my wife was pulling out of the driveway to leave, and I realized like there is zero safety net here, and like
It's 100% on you now.
anything that happens is completely on me. Like I physically felt like my knees get a little weak, and I was like, oh,
Our knees were both hurting last week, huh?
I was like, oh shit, I guess I am nervous. But then it went away like really quickly, and then it was just a normal day. We just hung out, and we like she just like I just feed her, and then
She just looks and stares. Right?
yeah, she just stares.
She's a little more attentive now, right? A little
Yeah,
older, so.
She starts smiling.
She was
and
looking at
stuff.
me today, for the first time. So.
Yeah, just a little smile and stuff like that, and she stares at you while she's farting.
Pooping on you.
So
and
there's
stuff.
that.
Nice.
Besides that, I mean, that's the most part. I've been playing the shit out of my Nintendo Switch lately.
Really? It's funny you. Right, I got to talk to you about that after the podcast. It's to do with Ryan, the Switch too. So.
Yeah, I've been playing Stardew Valley. It's like a farming game, dude. It's so lame. I can't stop. So.
Okay. Well, you got to get a little work in while you're,
Well, I mean, I got it hooked up to like normally I have my gaming setup is upstairs. It's where I have my Xbox, my PC, and I slowly just convert it over to PC games. That's all upstairs. I can't really have time to go upstairs and get immersed into a game and stuff, and to come back downstairs. And
It's a whole couple-hour thing.
I have to be helpful with my daughter and stuff. So, but I've had a Nintendo Switch for a long time.
Yeah, you
that
haven't
barely
turned that thing
used.
on in like over a year, probably.
It's been a long
It's
time.
just been sitting there on the shelf.
Yeah, so I just hooked up to the TV downstairs and I was going through to see what was on sale, and I was like, "Here's this game." I got another game. It's like a zombie survival game. So I just play with that, and then I pause it. Like, nothing, no like online multiplayer games. It's just like these single player, like
Nintendo's not really. That's not really.
yeah,
their
there's
bread
like
and
these
butter.
corny single player games or whatever.
Children's games,
Yeah,
but they're fun.
that's why
Right?
they're addictive too. Yeah.
All right, cool. I guess so. That's about it. Well, for our recap of not being here for a week.
Yeah. I say we'll take 5 here.
Yeah, we'll smoke a little more of this and see how it's going in the second, third, and we'll be back. We're back.
We're back, baby. Mr. Mike.
As you can see, I'm burning through this. Get it? Burn Down Podcast. But yeah, this is really good.
You're dying to say that.
I know we were
dying to say that.
We were in the intermission, and I was like, we need to get back to this because I'm inhaling this thing. I'm actually not inhaling it, but you got the drift. It's really good. It has a very medium level, but like I was telling him before, I can taste a little fullness sometimes. It's like it's got a great balance, right? It just tastes everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Flavor full. Okay. What do you think?
I really, really am enjoying this. I think one of the best parts of it is like, so when you smoke it, and I don't know what makes the difference. Sometimes I feel like you can taste the different flavors in a different spot in your mouth while you're smoking, which is weird. So
even sometimes different times you pull it in, you taste something else, right?
Well, but I mean like physically in your mouth. Like sometimes I'll smoke it, like I said at the beginning, like always like a little sweet or whatever, like on the back of my tongue or whatever. A lot of times when I smoke, a lot of the flavors I get is like on the roof of my mouth and the back where like when you're smoking, it makes sense. This one, I feel like my whole mouth is getting a flavor or a note of some kind. It's really cool. It's pretty different than a lot of the stuff that I normally smoke, I guess. So
yeah, on top of that mouthfeel, I don't have that like sometimes you smoke a cigar, you get through it, you kind of maybe get a little bit of a stale mouth, kind of a little bit. Like I don't know how to explain it, but
get that hot mouth.
Yeah, not the hot mouth, but you know what I mean. Like kind of like you have that, you feel like you've been smoked. I almost don't even feel like I've been smoking a cigar, like in a good way, though. I mean,
smooth.
I feel like it's not.
Baby.
I feel like it's not just sitting here lingering, and I like smell like a smoked cigar. Like it's like clean. It's hard to. I don't know how to explain it. So, but I'm a huge fan. I can't.
I really like it.
I'm already at two. I forgot about the thumb thing. Like, that's how. This is one of the better cigars I've had in a while.
I don't like fanboy out, but no, I do. I really like it. The only problem that I think both of us ran into was some burn problems.
Yeah, a little bit. They write themselves pretty well, but
I had to fix mine a little bit. A little bit. Wasn't that big of a deal. It took 2 seconds. I fixed her up. It could just be the one that I'm smoking.
Yeah, and I had a little bit of that boat in the beginning after the intro, and then I just lit the side, and it
fixed itself.
It's perfect.
You've been good since then. Which honestly, a very small price to pay for the rest of the experience.
And you know what? And a lot of that is like that has to do with lighting it too. If you don't have the perfect light, I know I am not perfect when it comes to lighting.
That far into I don't know.
Look back to previous episodes when I had the problem in the episode. Remember my cigar went out last episode.
Oh,
so yeah. Thank you, Burn Down Boys. This is. I can't wait to get a box. Get a box. I'm gonna get a box, and then I'm gonna split the cigars with box with you.
This is something I definitely want to have at least like a bundle.
Yeah,
in my
we'll split a box together.
I'm into this one.
Because I have a lot of cigars, so. But I want to get the box. I want that box. That box is cool too. I love that. I just love this label. When I take this off after this next section, I'll show you guys. Full.
You know what? I was excited to try it. First, like I said before, because like I watched their videos on YouTube, but I watched other people try them. They're like, "Oh my god, it's so great!" So basically, everything that we just said, they said the same thing. And I'm like, okay, well, is it because they're being biased because they're fans of it? Like, you follow, you hit the bell, you subscribe, whatever. Like me, are they just saying because? So I was like, I really want to see.
Yeah, do they want more followers? Are they trying right? Are they using leverage?
Well, it's just like you say good things because it's someone that you like.
Right.
Say like if you were to talk about a celebrity and you're biased towards them, it's like, no, you just have nothing but good things to say about anything that they do. So I thought it was like maybe something like that.
No.
That's not the case. This is good.
This is very good.
It's cool, man. So we can lead on into what we were talking about.
Speaking of podcasts and YouTubes and channels and smoking cigars on camera. What we're doing here.
All of those things.
Why we do it.
How it started.
Yeah.
What started it, Mike?
So I was telling you before, I think I remember exactly where it began. We were outside. This is pre-shed. free shed, sitting out there on your porch, on your patio. I think we were either watching an episode while we were smoking a cigar, or we were talking about it. And you made like oh, we should do one. I'm like, yeah, okay. We kind of just said it out of nowhere. Then I think it must have been a couple days later. He texted me and you said, maybe we should really start YouTube. Would you want to do it? I can't remember exactly what you said. I said, yeah, let's do it. And I'll be honest, at the time when you said that, I said, yeah, sure. I did not think you were 100% serious. I was like, okay, maybe you're just saying it. And then you told me, you're like, all right, well, I have this mic, this, like, we can use this camera. I'm like, oh, all right, let's do it. And that's, for me, that's exactly the point where I knew. I was like, oh, when you told me you had the mic, you're like, I'll use the mic that I had for gaming, and it's on the boom, and like we can use the shed. And I was like, oh shit, it's for real. And that's how it started. For me, that's exactly how it started. Did you think when we were kind of vaguely talking about it outside, were you really thinking we're gonna do this, or were you just kind of like feeling me out kind of thing?
I had hoped that we were going to, because I had already been thinking about it for weeks before I had brought it up. It wasn't like a serious thinking. It was like as I watched YouTube videos, I'm like, oh,
this would be fun, like, right?
Because the thing about it is, so there's 2 channels I want to name drop that I want to talk about. The first one is like we already talked about, is the Burn Down Podcast. And
you guys already know the other one.
The other one, I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
The Cigar Titans. The ones that keep our comment section alive.
That's right. Yeah. Our biggest fans.
They're all guys that are like very relatable. It's like just 2 friends,
some bros.
They talk about a cigar a little bit, they drink a little bit, and they just talk about life. They talk about what's going on. And it's not all just. It's like it is a cigar channel,
right?
But it's not 30 minutes of just cigars. What's going on with cigars?
It's not like a review every time.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of just bullshit. And there's a lot of just kind of hanging out with relatable stories and stuff, and that's why I like them like so much. And I was like, that's what me and Mike do.
Well, that's what you showed me, because initially when you said like, oh, a cigar, when you said like, I watched a cigar, I think when you first mentioned a cigar podcast or something, I just initially mentioned thought I was like, oh, okay, it's just a review of whatever they're doing. Because I just, in my mind, I figured has to be what it's about. And I think it might have been the Burn Down was the first one you showed me. It might have been a Burn Down episode, I think. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's just a couple guys, just whatever. And then you showed me Cigar Titans right after that. And I think you told me about it. I can't even remember if you said some other ones, but those are the only 2 I've ever watched. I might have watched a review on something else from somebody else, but I don't even remember what it is. I mean, I just love like the personalities and
exactly.
It's stories and this and that, and the chit chat, the talk, like we do.
The best part, it's like you can tell it's like 2 friends.
Yeah,
just hanging out.
Yeah, yep.
They're friends outside of being in front of a camera and just smoking and talking and being entertaining for a group. Where like
we're friends outside the camera, right?
Exactly.
Hey,
yeah,
just making sure. So I want evidence, just to make sure.
Yeah. Like we've known each other since we played T-ball together when we were like 7. Oh yeah,
Cub Scout days back in the day.
Oh, we've talked about that before. The soap opera.
Oh yeah,
all this stuff. Oh yeah,
our special.
That's right. Yeah, we don't even go.
I'm not gonna say his name.
So anyway, yeah, just watching that stuff, and I was like, you know what? That's just what we do. We talk about the cigar a little bit, and then we just bullshit about random stuff around us or what's been going on. So maybe if we did the same thing and there's a handful of people who found us relatable, that'd be cool. If not, then fuck it. We're doing the same thing that we'd be doing anyway.
Look at us now. This is episode 6. We're on episode 6. We got the shed going on. The shed's, we've just begun the shed, and we've already have one major upgrade.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe
a huge upgrade. Well, I told you I was gonna bring it in. I was gonna say it first.
I'm glad you did, because I
know. This is special. As you can see, you guys obviously can see, our new table here, commissioned by our good friend Bryce. Shout out to Bryce. Made this table from a trunk and cut it and used like epoxy and then did woodworking or whatever. Oh, let me get some of that.
Do woodworking and some other.
And it just, you know, it's amazing. It's incredible. It was a gift it was a gift I got for DJ / for the podcast, but it's also, it's his table, you know, I got it for him. And another really cool aspect is he made these coasters too, as you can see. Eagle Globe and Anchor for our resident Marinier. So thank you, Bryce.
Yeah, it came out great, brother.
It's really nice. It's like I was like afraid to even like put anything on.
Yeah,
it's so nice. But yeah, that just step one. I mean, we got the chairs. We got this. You know, we're evolving. Pretty soon, we'll be bigger than the Burn Down and the Cigar Titans.
That's some wishful thinking.
Pretty soon.
That's some wishful thinking.
Hey, you got to dream big, right?
I don't really care. I mean, that's too many people anyway. They're shooting for like the Cigar Titans are aiming for 10,000 subscribers this year. I think was their goal. I think when I looked, they were just almost at 9 or over 9.
I don't even know 10,000 people. I know about.
I wouldn't even want 10,000 people watching.
I know like
watching
8,000
dude.
people. So.
I'm getting anxious just thinking about that many people watching a video that I'm in. I don't
It's
want
a little. You could be walking down the street, like there he is. That's DJ.
Okay, it's not like we're.
It's DJ _ Cigar.
It's not like you're Ariana Grande or something. You know, it's not. There's DJ Cigar.
Yeah.
Like you're part of like the top 40s hit list on the radio.
Yeah.
No, you're just some schmuck in a shed in someone's backyard smoking cigars.
Yeah. But hey, it's a nice shed, and the shed will. We're always progressing. Look at this. Took 6 episodes, but look at this, another upgrade.
I think it's cool. Hey, we're having fun with it. I think that's really the most important part. Yeah. We have fun, and hopefully a few people who watch have fun.
Yeah.
Maybe some other people besides Cigar Titans can throw some comments in there.
Yeah, why not?
As well. That'd be nice.
So that's why we do what we do for the most part.
That's it.
It's a good excuse to smoke a good cigar once a week.
That's true too.
Because like, as we were saying about this cigar, real quick, the cigar is at a level where, I mean, you could smoke it every day, but it almost needs to be reserved for like a weekend smoke where you take your time and enjoy it. Because it is great. I'm a huge fan. Can't wait to get that box.
Just remember me when you get it.
I will. Don't worry. You get half. Maybe I'll. You might have to keep all of them in humidor because it's bigger.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Yeah,
I'll hold on to the box.
No, I'll hold on to the box. You can put the cigars in your humidor.
Well, the box got to go on the wall.
Yeah, well, it will go on the wall.
Our walls look pretty pathetic, so.
Well, upgrades are coming. Don't worry. So yeah, that's about it. About
why we started,
why and how, and where we are, and what we're doing, and we're gonna finish these up, get to the third, and do our sign off.
We'll do our final thoughts and feelings.
That's
coming on up.
We're back.
Final thoughts and feelings. Wrapping it up.
Final thoughts and FTAL. Final thoughts.
Like we've gone over
FTAF. Sorry. Hey, we were off for a week, so I forgot.
Oh, this is FTFs. We went over this
FTFs.
during like the practice episodes.
Look, it's been a while. All right.
3 months ago.
Give me a break. Anyway, as you can see, basically done with this, and I almost want to smoke another one immediately because this is fantastic.
Mike likes
double thumbs. Buy a box. If you don't, I'll come find you and make you buy a box.
Yeah,
it was like a little like Taken John Wick reference there. I'll find you. I'll make you buy a box. But anyway, yeah, very, very good. Definitely my best cigar of the year so far. It's like second cigar I smoked this year, but this might be on par with the Milano for me of all podcast cigars for me. I think the two of them, they're my two favorites so far. So thank you, Bird Down Boys, for an incredible cigar.
Yeah. The boys did a great job. I like it. All around, fantastic.
You're a box boy for this, for sure.
I'm a box boy. Something I want to look at real quick. Oh yeah, no, super affordable. So in my head,
yeah, they were good. I think it's around 10ish per, right?
It was. I think the bundle
Depending
was
on how many.
46. I think it was the bundle.
Because when we were the first one we bought was 5, right? We bought the 5 to start.
The pack of 5 is 46.
Yeah, I mean that's great.
From the 5 cigar. So super affordable.
Great deal.
But they taste so much more elevated.
You would think this is a $20
in my personal opinion.
Yes, I agree. So, yes, thank you. One quick look, full look at the label here for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't focus. I can't really tell. And yeah, that's about it for this episode. Talking about how we got here and why we're doing it, and this cigar is one of the reasons that that podcast, their cigar, is a big reason we're here. Probably about 50% of the reason. Them and Cigar Titans.
There's 50?
50-50.
Cigar Titans is the other 50?
Yeah.
Bunch of other ones, but they're it's like so small. It's very different.
I'm not even gonna say because this is the only 2 podcasts I watch.
Those are the 2 that I like to keep up with. Those are the ones where I have the notifications on, where I know every time the videos come out.
Yeah. So, thank you to Bourbon Boys. Also, another thank you to Cigar Titans for recognizing us, and thanks for watching another episode. And we'll see you guys next week.
Until next time.